Alright guys, what's up? Welcome your faces back to another Outriders videos, fellas. Today, what we are going to be going over is we're going to be going over basically, look, so obviously Outriders, the big thing about Outriders, right, is that you really have got to get into depth with your crafting, right? This game has, the two things that set this game apart are its mods and its crafting system and how it works. My point is that obviously, like you're gonna like literally, like once I think you enter the first city, you're gonna go ahead and you're going to unlock the ability to craft, right? And obviously, once you dismantle weapons that have mods, you get those mods forever. And those mods, you don't have to like get multiple copies of them. For instance, if like we'll just go to this pistol mod gear, and then you're gonna literally have these mods forever. You can put them on. They have a price. If you just want to go ahead and put this in slot 1, you know what I'm saying? Boom, it costs some iron. Iron is for weapons, obviously, and leather is for armor. Now, another thing that I want to talk about real quick is that you can only change one mod. So, for instance, if we were to change the tier 1 mod on our weapon, we'll use LMG because we're going to be talking about this. Actually, wait, that's the wrong one. Actually, no, this is fine right here. We'll work like this. This will be all right. So, this is the LMG that we got right now. And if we are to change the tier 2 mod on this LMG, which we are going to do, that means that the tier 1 mod is going to be locked. For instance, and I'm going to show you that by putting on the mod that we're mostly talking about in this video, and that is going to be none other than Brain Eater. Critical shots do not consume ammo. Now, if you were like me, you started off with a Technomancer, right? Especially in the early game of Outriders, and especially with how the world tier system is worked out like this, a lot of Technomancer mains, including myself, are turning towards a Pestilence build, right? They're going heavy into decay rounds, or, you know, blight rounds, trying to do a lot of toxic damage. Now, I 100% am working on a toxic blight round Technomancer build. I'm slowly working on polishing it, making it nice and critique, but a big component of that, and like some testing that I've been doing throughout my playtime in the game, has really been with the Amber Vault. Oh my god, that was what kind of voice crack was that, dude? Oh my god! An Amber Vault, right? I've been using this thing pretty heavily. However, for some of the like expeditions that I'm starting to get into now, I can't keep using this thing. It's really underleveled. I'm not going to invest resources into getting this thing up whenever I can just stick it, use the Brain Eater mod and just stick it on an LMG of some sort. Now, the Brain Eater mod, as far as I know, only drops on the Amber Vaults. That's the only weapon that I've seen drop the Brain Eater mod. And luckily for me, I had this Amber Vault drop for me like in the halfway through the campaign. I had one from the demo, so I dismantled the one from the demo, and now I have the Brain Eater mod and I'm able to throw together. So real quick, combine the Brain Eater mod with an LMG that has a giant clip size of like 150 already as is. It's going to be pretty nasty. Now, one thing that I want to show off is the tree that we got, especially another thing with the Technomancer that makes it really good at being able to sustain, like, you know, your mag size, is stuff like that, is obviously going to be UT14 clips, increased magazine size by 50%, which is obviously very nice. And then real quick, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show y'all our armor setup real quick, and then I'm just going to go ahead play some gameplay in the background as well. After this, so we got the blighted turret right here. This just helps the blighted turret, and then we also have no pain no gain. Basically 40% damage dealt to the skill is going to be turned into healing and spread equally amongst all allies after we reload or we switch weapons, which we don't really do. And then we have a secondary mag of blighted rounds, which is very good, especially for an LMG. And then we have trick up the sleeve, which while the skill is active, killing shots is going to grant us 30% extra bullets to our magazine size, to our magazine, which is very good. Going to be functioning very nicely, not having us have to reload with our blighted round, which is obviously very good. And then we have blighted rounds critical analysis, which gives increased critical hit damage by 30% with blighted rounds. Combine that with Brain Eater, and then yeah, you have a recipe to kind of never have to reload, which is obviously pretty dope. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna play some background footage for you guys through some expeditions, probably like world tier, or not world tier, it'll be like challenge tier 6 or something like that. and we'll do some more talking. All right, guys. So here we are. We're in a tier 6 expedition now, over on the mountain outpost, and you're seeing that this thing is obviously putting in quite some work. Now, keep in mind that we also do have another skill in our tree that actually spreads vulnerability, or not vulnerability, but basically whenever an enemy gets affected with toxic, they also get affected with vulnerability, which is obviously just double downs on how just disgusting this stuff can be. Because, I mean, you're just going to be spreading vulnerability and toxic to enemies casually, and then you're going to easily just pelt them with an LMG that's never going to run out of ammo with blighted rounds. And as a Technomancer, you basically have built-in lifesteal, which is obviously very, very nice and very, very solid. And yeah, overall, we'll probably just do this little quick we'll do this area or whatever, and just give you all a good feel for it. And then we'll just go ahead and wrap up the video right there, because honestly, I've said basically what I need to say. This video is basically talking about the Brain Eater mod, and how it's very critical for basically never infinite ammo builds, especially if you are a Technomancer main and you are going for a blight round build. This is definitely probably what you're gonna want to be looking for, because it's just I mean, we're shredding. Now, obviously, whenever I get further into the end game, I'm going to actually make I'm gonna make a more polished build video for this for you guys. So of actually me talking about everything, doing world tier 15 content. I mean, look at that, dude. Even some the tougher enemies, we just kind of bulldoze through them at the moment. I mean, it's kind of disgusting. Oh, hold that, you already know. And the thing about this game, dude, is that the enemies can really kill you quick. If you are not paying attention, bro, you can go down so fast. I mean, so fast. It's just having the ability to just wipe out enemies fast with an LMG is very, very nice, especially as a Technomancer, where we're not quite as tanky as something like a Devastator. We don't really get rock armor or stuff like that. It's very, very nice to be able to spread around a bunch of toxic vulnerability, not consume ammo, have infinite decay blight rounds, and just be overall kind of disgusting. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty sure that I've gotten a good gist. I've shown you all a good bit of gameplay, what this thing can do. We'll go ahead and get out of here, guys. I don't want this video to be too long. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop your love on that like button, subscribe if y'all new, as we do post daily content on the channel. And especially with Outriders finally coming out, dude. Oh man, I've been waiting for this game for a minute now. And we're gonna be full steam ahead, guys. But yeah, with all this stuff out of the way, my name's Kree. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.